Today's question is, how do clinical trials differ from the treatment that I receive from my doctor? Clinical trials differ from traditional treatment in significant ways. In a traditional doctor-patient relationship, you visit your doctor and he or she will obtain information, order laboratory tests, and possibly recommend treatment with a marketed product, a drug that's indicated for the condition or disorder that you have. In a clinical trial, the doctor will obtain information that's similar to information that your doctor will obtain, order laboratory tests, and determine if you're eligible for participation in a trial. But this may or may not be the same as what your doctor would do. All of these procedures in a clinical trial are determined by the clinical study protocol. A clinical trial is a structured experiment where everything is spelled out. Another significant way that clinical trials differ is that the medications that are being studied are investigational medications. This means that we don't fully know the therapeutic benefit that might be derived from using the medication, and we don't know all of the adverse or side effects that could be associated with the medication. That, in fact, is why a clinical trial is probably being done. In clinical trials, you may receive a test medication, you might receive various doses of a test medication, or you might not receive any active treatment at all. You could be in the placebo condition, in which you get an inactive treatment from which you wouldn't be expected to derive any benefit. So when you're participating in a trial, when you first speak to the doctor or clinician who's conducting the trial, you'll be asked to read and sign an informed consent form that describes all of the study procedures, and this should entail everything that will be done in the study, all of the assessments, all the lab tests, and it'll tell you what your chances are of getting an active medication or a placebo. If you're contemplating participating in a clinical trial, you should identify a practitioner that you trust, someone who has experience in the industry, and by all means, read carefully the informed consent form, ask as many questions as you might have to make sure that you go into a trial fully informed, and this will help to make sure that your clinical trial experience is a good one.